to be remarkable, it had to be memorable, it had to be something that the torchbearer would be really proud to run with. And it had to reflect the sort of celebratory nature of the Games.
I think the Olympic torch and the fact that it holds the Olympic flame makes it one of the most powerful Olympic symbols. It kind of represents the Olympic spirit, the eternal Olympic values. And when we think of the Games, often you can get focused on athletes winning gold medals, but it's about much more than that. It is about a set of values, it's about inspiring everybody, it's about connecting everybody with the values behind the Olympic movement.
The torch relay was about the 8,000 runners, and we wanted to find a way in the design of the torch to somehow reflect those runners in the design. Our final concept was to have 8,000 holes that represented one for each one of the runners and for each mile of the relay.
The series of perforations which we put into the torch not only make it physically light, but also make it visually light, which gives it a sense of modernity, something of a torch of our time. We didn't want something which was going to conduct the heat from the top, from the flame, down to the torch bearer's hand. That challenge was in some way answered by the perforations, because the wind moves through the torch, the perforations allow the metal to cool, and so the torch never gets hot. There
are several things that influenced our decision to have a triangular shape to the torch. The first thing is the Olympic motto, which is faster, higher, stronger.
The other thing is that it's the third time the Games have been in London, so 1908, 1948, and then obviously 2012.
And also, from a practical perspective, it's actually much easier to hold a triangular form, and it gives a much better grip. The age group we were given was 12 to 24, so a lot of the runners were small and wouldn't be able to physically run with a heavy object. One of the things we wanted to do was to create a very simple design, and ideally using one material from top to bottom. And a material that is strong and lightweight is aluminium. With all our projects, we work very closely with the manufacturer and their engineers, and there's no exception on this project, where we're working very closely with Techisim, who are the engineers, and Premier, who are manufacturing the torch. It's going to be really exciting when the relay actually starts and we see people running with the torch.
I think the moment the torch begins its journey from Land's End is the moment when the Games countdown really does start. We're going to host the greatest show on earth. This country should be proud. And I think in particular every one of those torchbearers who's part of that journey is going to feel amazing.